Okay, so how do we reduce fractions? For that, let me go ahead and show you an example. We have 24 over 36. And the first thing that we want to do is be able to recognize the GCF, or the greatest common factor. Now, the greatest common factor is the bigger number by which both the numerator and the denominator are divisible. So let's go ahead and think about all the numbers by which 24 is divisible. So we know 24 can be divided by 1, right? It can be divided by 2, by 3, by 4, by 6, by 8, by 12, and by 24. Now the number 36 can be divided by 1, by 2 as well, by 3, by 4, by 6, by 9, by 12, by 18, and by 36 as well. So how can we know by which numbers are they divisible? Well, we have to go back into the times tables, right? Check out which numbers on the multiplications give you a product of 24 and 36. And we can see that in the times table of 2, we can find 24 and 36 as products. In the times table of 6, we can find that 6 times 4 is 24, and that 6 times 6 is 36, right? So that's what you're trying to, that's how you can find them, and that's what you're trying to find. In this case, the greatest common factor that we can find will be 12. Okay, so our GCF is 12. Now, once we have recognized the GCF, we go back to the fraction 24 over 36, and we can divide both numbers by 12. And we know we're going to get whole numbers as answers because they're both divisible by 12. So 24 divided by 12 gives you 2, and 36 divided by 12 gives you 3. So our fraction will be 2 over 3. Now, let's say that for some reason you forget that 12 is one of the factors, and you can only remember that, let's say that 6, right? It's the maximum factor, right? Now that's totally okay. It just means that it's going to take us a little bit more steps than the way that we did it with 12 as the greatest common factor. So let's say we have 24 over 36, and we only remember that 6 is the greatest common factor. Well, we can go ahead and divide both numbers by 6, and this is going to give us 4 over 6. However, from here, we have to remember that 4 and 6 are also divisible by 2, both numbers, right? So we can go ahead and divide 4 by 2, and then 6 by 2, and this is going to give us 2 over 3, which is the same answer we got from before. So again, if you know the greatest number that goes into 24 and 36, right, that's going to take you only pretty much one step. If you don't remember all the times table, and if you don't remember what is the greatest common factor, you can also go ahead and break them apart into smaller numbers.